I'm bionic Pikachu.
And today we are going to be doing top 5
things that Yu-Gi-Oh cards that we disagree on.
This is the first Yu-Gi-Oh episode we've done.
And this is probably the only one that we'll ever do.
So if you guys like it and want to see more,
hit that subscribe button and hit that like button. Turn on the notifications so you can get more of Bionic Star.
And Pikachu.
Pikachu.
See, like, that wasn't rehearsed. We just went with the flow.
Yeah. Pikachu.
Yeah. So, number 1. Dark Magician. I think that too many people use Dark Magician and like him.
I think it's a pretty good card.
It has 2,500 attack, but it does but it has no ability. You want to know it's a better magician than him?
What?
Reformer Power Sleight Hand Magician. First of all, he has an ability. He has the same amount of attack, and he has higher defense.
So, but he's the ultimate wizard.
Dark Magician is not the ultimate wizard. It's because Sleight Hand Magician has better.
Guess what? Look on the card. The ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense.
Oh, yeah?
Can't lie with me.
You can't lie with what the card says, but I think Sleight Hand Magician is the ultimate wizard. He is the ultimate wizard. He has an ability, which is stunning, by the way. And also, Dark Magician, you need to sacrifice 2 for. For Sleight Hand Magician, its ability lets you only sacrifice 1. Plus, it doesn't count as a tribute summon. It counts as a special summon. Woo! That means if I have a Pokemon monster and Sleight Hand Magician, I can summon it in 1 turn. You still have to wait for 3 turns to summon Dark Magician.
Guess what? Dark Magician is always better, because I always destroy you!
Actually, no, I usually, when he has a Dark Magician deck and I have a Formal Pal deck, and we've been arguing about this for so long. So if you want, and also during this video, you can comment down below, but let's move on to the next one, because we've wasted 2 minutes on this one.
Also, Sleight Hand Magician can discard a card, destroy a card.
He just helped me in my argument. So, if you want to look at your stats by your own time, comment down below, Dark Magician or Sleight Hand Magician for who you think is better.
And if
Number 2.
And if you like Yu-Gi-Oh!
Blue Eyes White Dragon. This card, I think, also people use way too much. It's because he is a strong attack. But there's so many other cards who actually have an ability. Most of these will be cards that he likes just because they have good attack. But I think are bad because I like cards with abilities. Because this is a normal monster. He doesn't have any abilities. He may be the strongest dragon with 3,000 attack, but there's so many cards like Red Eyes. There's some. I think he has an ability. No, he actually doesn't have an ability. But there is not a card that actually counteracts this one, like Sleight Hand Magician for Dark Hand Magician, that I think is better. But I know there is better monsters out there that have 300 attack, but also have an ability.
You mean 3,000?
3,000. That might even be easier to bring out than Blue Eyes. Can you argue with that?
I actually have a Blue Eyes in my deck. So,
some of these are actually from his deck. A lot of these are from his deck.
Yeah. Okay, let's read this. It's a legendary dragon. Is a powerful engine of destruction, virtually invincible. Very few have faced this awesome creature and lived to tell the tale.
Wanna know what's funny? Sleight Hand Magician, I can destroy him just by discarding a card. That's why abilities matter. Everyone likes cards that don't have abilities, but I think the abilities matter.
I didn't say that I don't like abilities. Abilities are really cool.
Then why don't you use cards with abilities? Why do you go for these monsters who are just a big chunk of power?
I don't. It's just.
So can you argue with my argument?
I only have like these because a lot of my monsters, they have abilities, but they don't.
Why do you use Blue Eyes? Why do you think Blue Eyes is good? Because I don't think Blue Eyes is good.
I think it's...
They're coming from the guy who's been beaten by tons of Blue Eyes decks. But still, people use too... That's another thing. I hate cards that people overuse. Every single... Like, half the people that I've battled have Blue Eyes decks.
There's a card that can get Blue Eyes out from just attacking it. I really want it.
This card is too popular. for no reason.
And there's a fusion of it. There's a synchro
There's
of it.
actually many. Okay, so anyways, we have wasted
Way too much time on this one.
3 minutes. So anyways,
We're gonna
comment
move
down
on.
below. He hasn't actually helped. I think I win this argument. Comment down below. Blue eyes white dragon or blue eyes white dragon die.
If you like Yu-Gi-Oh, please
Number
subscribe
3.
or like.
Time Wizard. I think this card is another card. Even though it has an ability, his ability can backfire on you in so many ways.
I know.
You can take so much damage. Imagine that if you played this with all your good monsters on the field, but your opponent has a card that's stopping you from attacking with all their monsters. Say this would be good, but if you have all your strongest monsters out, you lose because you take half damage. You take damage equal to half of the total amount of all your monsters, including Time Wizard. So even if it's just him on the field, you're still taking damage.
But it's only 250. But I only use this card when I have no cards and you have like 50 monsters on the field.
You can actually only have 5.
I know. Eli,
Slap my nose.
stop correcting me. So I only use this card when I have no cards on the field, and that's my last resort.
I just think this is a waste of time.
But what if it's really good and you take half damage?
Also, if that does happen, what if your opponent just has a mirror force?
No, it's
No,
an
wait.
ability,
I mean, what if your opponent just has a card that destroys a card?
and I have MST.
I have MST too.
You do not. You have Dust Tornado.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, moving on. Number 4. Pendulums in general. He thinks that they're too powerful. And actually, I am fighting for both sides here, for getting rid of pendulums and keeping pendulums. I think the fact...
I don't think they should not be rid of. It's just, they're a really good card. But they should...
Get rid of the fact that you can get it from your extra deck. Like, imagine a whole entire deck of pendulums. I can't tell you how many times I said I won't battle you because all your cards are just pendulums. I knew someone who had their whole entire deck pendulums. No spells or traps either. There was one card that wasn't a pendulum. And the card was to get out pendulums. This is the problem with pendulums. Konami, I know you're not listening to this video because I am not popular at all, but you need to change that is because that's what's ruining pendulums.
Also, I faced someone with a whole pendulum deck.
And that's annoying. Hold on. False alarm, no one was at the door. So, moving on. Wait, we don't have another one. Oh yeah. Number 5. Scapegoat. Scapegoat, not just scapegoat. Tokens in general, I think they aren't good. It's because they clog up the field. Sir, you play it for one turn, you're safe. But what if you get a monster? You can only play one monster. And you can't even sacrifice them. Maybe if you could sacrifice them or use them for Xyz, but you can't do that. Or maybe if they were higher level or actually add some attack. But unless they're in defense, all they are is a wall to defend you. And any monster in the game can destroy it.
No.
Fine, name a monster that can't destroy it.
0 attack, 0 defense.
Yeah, that means they'll both just be destroyed. Plus, most monsters like that have an ability. Except tokens.
But they're not a monster. They're a token.
Tokens are still monsters. Do you see my point here? You're not defending tokens either. You're not doing a good job at even defending them.
Scapegoat. Tokens are just a last resort card. They're there, so if you're on your last turn on Swords Revealing Light, they're there so to protect you from getting damaged. The only point of them are, like if you're about to die, you have 1 health point left, and you're about to die. They're there so you can get time to get more cards. That's the point.
Pendulums.
That's the point of them. So that'll be all of this video. Bye.
Pendulum. Goodbye.